Thank you, committee members, and thank you, Chairman Allain, for carrying this bill for our industry. I would like to give a quick example of why this bill is so important, then read you a statement from another member. One of our members purchased 3 wells in Jeff Davis Parish for $100,000. The assessor then valued the property over $3 million. Our member protested the assessment, but had to pay in protest $55,000 per year while waiting on a fair assessment. By the end of the second year of the protest, the taxpayer had paid more in taxes than he paid for the wells. The taxpayer won the battle at the Louisiana Tax Commission 3 years in a row, but the assessor would still not reduce the value of the well properties. So the well operator shut the wells in. It made no sense for the operator to continue to pay more in taxes than he was making on the wells. This case went all the way to the Supreme Court, and the taxpayer ultimately won. But it took 7 years of this battle, so his payment under protest was tied up. The money was tied up for a very long time. The following is a statement from Josh Holden. He's an active operator in South Louisiana. Thank you, Chairman Allain, for your commitment to this bill and following through on your promise to your constituents. Perdido Energy, the company that I founded, purchased 54 operating oil and gas wells across Beauregard, Evangeline, Rapides, Vernon, and Acadia parishes in 2017. We paid $3,072,000 for the properties and were subsequently valued by the assessors $58 million. We paid over $1 million a year in ad valorem taxes each year, $200,000 of which was undisputed and $800,000 of which was paid under protest. The taxes on these properties drastically exceeded the cash flow of the assets, requiring us to raise additional capital, additional money from our investors just to pay the taxes. Our money has been tied up in a tax dispute which has eliminated our ability to reinvest in properties. Reinvestment in properties would increase the money paid back to the citizens of the parish in royalty payments, severance tax, and sales tax, and increase the number of people we employ in each parish. Our matter is currently being considered by the First Circuit Court of Appeals. Sincerely, Josh Holden. These examples are not one-offs. They happen all the time. Committee members, as many of you know, my family is in the workover rig business in South Louisiana. Both of these LOGA member companies are also customers of mine. These companies were put in a terrible bind by the assessors with regard to cash flow and investment. Many vendors, like our company, had to work with these companies in payment terms because of their lack of cash flow was tied up in all these protests. Policies like these play a big part in the causation of bankruptcies and hence the addition of orphan wells to our state. This bill is very important and will help in that regard. Thank you again, committee, and thank you, Senator Allain.